Today I am in Edinburgh, Scotland. I just arrived early this morning and currently I am waiting for my friend Kelsey to join me. We are going to be doing a 2-week road trip around the Highlands and I am super excited to start this series. Now I am walking around this beautiful little park and just running some errands and waiting for Kelsey's flight to get here. You know how I was sick in Santorini the whole week? I'm feeling better, but I still have some congestion, and because of that, flying was hard. The air pressure killed my ears. The right one has popped and it's okay right now, but the left one is still super stopped up, and I can't even hear out of it. It's been a few hours now, so it's starting to worry me a little bit. You're really not supposed to fly when you're congested, but I mean, what could I do, right? I'm just kind of walking around deaf in one ear, feeling a little lopsided, but it'll be fine. We're fine. Okay, so Kelsey is here. She texted me she is in this city now, and I'm gonna go walk and see if I can find her. Let's go find her, Kelsey. This would have been so much easier if she had told me what she was wearing. I know she's got a rolling suitcase, so I'm looking for somebody with that, but I am not liking this rain and it's cold. Okay, we are looking for us a Kelsey. Do we see a Kelsey? We see a Kelsey. We see a Kelsey! Kelsey! Hello! Hello! Hey. Hello!
The stairs.
Okay, not the stairs.
We checked into our accommodation for the next few days, code Pod Hostel. This pod-style hostel is a former courthouse and jail right in the center of the old town. Since this was Kelsey's first time staying in a hostel, we did go a bit more luxurious than I normally would. I think I spent more on this one hostel than any other on the whole trip. It was a great one though, with a prime location, comfy beds, plenty of showers on each floor, and a nice kitchen area. They even had several cool, if a bit expensive, activities in-house you could do, including a folk story night and the scotch tasting. We decided to keep the day pretty low-key. After exploring a bit around town, we went out for ramen before heading to bed early.
Good morning. Today we are going to be doing a free walking tour here in Edinburgh. Kelsey, are you ready to go? Yes. Alright, let's start this walking tour.
It involves a lot of bagpipes, people wearing kilts.
Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland, located on the southeast coast of the country. The earliest known human habitation in the area is estimated to around 8,500 BC. Traces of later Bronze Age and Iron Age settlements have been found on various locations in the area, including Castle Rock and Arthur's Seat. We started at St. Giles Cathedral, one of Scotland's most important medieval parish church buildings. Since the medieval period, St. Giles has been the site of nationally important events and services, as well as remaining an active church. Services of the Order of the Thistle take place here, and on September 12, 2022, the coffin of the late Queen Elizabeth II was taken to the cathedral, where it remained for 24 hours so Scottish citizens could pay their respects. We continued our tour up Royal Mile, the main tourist area in Edinburgh. Along the way, we stopped to pay our respects to Greyfriars Bobby. Bobby was a Skye Terrier that guarded his master's grave for 14 years. We also took a detour through Lady Stairs Close to see some examples of the earliest high-rise residential buildings. Multi-story dwellings known as lands were the norm in the 16th century onwards, with 10 and 11 stories being typical, and one even reaching 14 or 15 stories. Victoria Street is said to be the inspiration for Diagon Alley in the Harry Potter series, and they definitely capitalize on that.
Kelsey, you want to tell us where we are right now?
We are in the Scotland Museum, Historical Museum? It's a history museum. I don't know. National Museum of Scotland. That's where we're at.
This museum is dedicated to Scottish history and culture. We didn't have a ton of time there, but we did get to see a few highlights.
Good morning! Today we are going to Edinburgh Castle. We pre-booked our tickets and we just picked them up. So going over there, going in there and checking it out. We just realized this is baby's first castle.
I'm not a baby.
Baby's first castle! I'm excited for her.
I'm not a baby.
The symbol of Edinburgh, this castle stands upon the plug of an extinct volcano. It has been occupied by humans since at least the Iron Age. The castle's rich history saw it change purpose several times as a royal residence, military garrison, prison, and fortress. There's lots to see on the castle grounds. War memorials, royal chambers, even several important Scottish artifacts. Edinburgh Castle is the home of the oldest crown jewels in Britain, the honours of Scotland. The crown, sceptre, and sword of state were first used together for the coronation of a monarch in 1543, when Mary, Queen of Scots, came to the throne. The Stone of Destiny, used for centuries to inaugurate monarchs, is also on display in the Crown Room. It is moved to its new home in the Perth Museum in March 2024, so I was lucky to see it in time. Later that night, we had dinner with a friend I met working at summer camp before getting ready to kick off our Highland adventure. That's it for this episode. Be sure to tune in next time as we leave Edinburgh behind and make our way to a location dear to my heart, Loch Lomond. Thanks for watching!
You know that's making it in the video.
I know. I'm